Welcome to Intersoft Institute chip level online offline training. Today we will see Dell N5010 power on sequence. But before going on power on sequence, we will see what is the power stage of the motherboard. Normally in the motherboard power section, there is a CMOS RTC section. The before we are connecting an adapter or battery, one section is there, that is a CMOS and RTC section. In that section we will find here the first section. We will see here the CMOS and RTC section, that is the first section. So this is your first section which will always on without connecting adapter or battery. So this is your first section, CMOS and RTC. Then when we connect DC in or charger, the first protection circuit is there, and this is adapter, DC jack, DC in, and these all are the protection, and in between there is a fuse, diode, coil and all those things are there. We have not mentioned the small items, we only mentioned the big items. So this is your protection circuit, first stage, sec. Then it will go to the charging section. You can see these are the charging sections. When we connect the adapter, if battery is full, then the protect the current inside, and if battery is low, then this will allow the charging. So this is one source to drain, and here drain to source. Here source to drain, like that, drain to source, and the power supply goes with the regulator IC with the charging battery. We will explain this thing in detail later on. Then another is a charging section, second. Then one more section is always on section. This is your always on section. To give the supply to IO IC, one regulator IC RT8205B will give RTC LDO power to IO ICs. When this supply gives, then this will give the enable signals, and this regulator section here 5 watt always and 3 watt always. We will see later on very deep. So another section is always on. Always on means this supply will go to on off switch. See, on off switch stage is 14. Before on off switch, these all are supplies is on. 5, 6, 7 and feedback signal, all this regulator section will be on, and the power will become to on off switch. Next, when we press on off switch, the SUS run and LAN supply will be on. Always on section is there, where we have an on off switch, LAN, and the power which BIOS and this will get a continuous power, that is an always section. You can see here 14. One is a LAN VCC also, this power is always on. When we after pressing power button, the SUS and run section will be on. Here are SUS and run section. You can see the SUS and run supply. These are the run or SUS supply, sustain and run supply. These run supply will be on after pressing on off switch. After run and SUS, VGA core and graphic supply will be on. Here you can see the graphic, VGA core, VTT, this supply will be on. CPU graphics core, VGA graphics core 1.05, this supply will be on. After that, CPU section supply will be on. Here you can see the CPU supply is on, VCC core. After all these sections, power OK signal generate. See, all the ICs are giving the power good signal to IO IC. Okay, VRM on, 5 watt on, run on, everything is okay. Then from here, when power OK signals go to PCH, that all the power is okay. After getting the power OK signal, PCH supply PLT reset and CPU reset to all the chips. So here it is supplying PLT reset to CPU, all other debug card, IO, card reader, PCI Express, all them he will supply the PLT reset. So these are the section. After PLT reset and CPU reset, the BIOS is activate, and after BIOS it will go to the hard disk MBR section. Booting device, MBR or booting device, anywhere. So this is a process how the motherboard start. So We will go very depth about each sections. We are explaining one board, that is a Dell N5010 power sequence. Okay. Here we will see every section step by step. First we will see adapter in to protection circuit, and from protection circuit to charging section. This is first stage. In a first stage, before first stage, the zero stage is here. CMOS, RTC. RTC getting a power continues, then only date and time will be run. So RTC supply is here, and RTC required the continuous power through the CMOS battery. And when we give the adapter or battery, this supply will give RTC supply. So first zero stage is this, and then the first stage may be adapter connected or battery is inserted. We will explain more in adapter. We remove the battery, and when we testing the motherboard, we will use the adapter section. So this is an adapter sections. Adapter connected to DC jack. In some case DC is soldered on the board or in the socket, anything. There is a 2-3 options are there. And then one protection. There is always two protections MOSFET will be there. In some case one MOSFET and one diode, or in dual MOSFETs anything will be there. One source to drain and drain to source. And gate are connected with the ICs. Gate are connected with the ICs. If there is an internal sorting, the gate will disable and the drain source to drain will not get. And drain to source, like that for controlling they are using the two MOSFETs. So here is a two MOSFET on the board, and after the two MOSFETs and the fuse coil diode, the power SRC is made. In this motherboard Dell there is a power SRC. In Compal another motherboard there will be WIN. So depend on the motherboard the signals name will be changed. We will also explain you the signals detail. There is a different signals and different enable signals depend on the motherboard. Okay. Here we will see the different power on sequence XLS sheets. You can see the different stage. Different motherboard have used different names in the power section. If it is mechanical of first RTC aux, some was written RTC VCC, RTC SA, RTC BAT. Different name mentioned on the motherboard. Here is an Inventec, some is a Conta, Wistron, Contal, Compal. These are the manufacturer of the motherboard. We will see Dell N5010. Here the name is RTC VCC, 3.3 RTC LDO and PCH reset. This voltage will be generated before the power on off, like this. So here is an RTC reset signals. And then when we connect adapter battery, the signals name is DC in S5 and power SRC. You can see here also the name of the signals, DC in S5. See DC in S5, power SRC and DC in. These signals is here also. So here they are using a power SRC. In some case it will be used as a WIN. In some motherboard it will be indicated by PV BAT. In some motherboard DC BAT out. The signals name will be different but the function is same. So depend on the motherboard, different signals name will be there. There may be a mistake in our notes, but some points we have making this material for your understand. Okay. So battery in is this and AC in signal will be like this. AC voltage in like this. So this mention here also. This is your DC in S5 and power SRC. We will see this on the here also. This is your DC jack. The first protection circuit is here. You can check here. The first MOSFET is PU301 and here is also PU301. Others things are there, that is a PQ diode, fuse and all these components, bypass capacitor, ceramic capacitor, diode, and here is your PU301. You can see here PU301 and here is your PU301. So this is your protection section of DC jack. From here the component signals will directly go to here connector, and this connector pass from here to motherboard connections. This is your motherboard external IO card. it connect here. You can see here also one MOSFET is there. Here is your MOSFET. This is one MOSFET protection and this is your charging section. This you can check with the help of schematic diagram. We again see PU301. You can check here. This is your DC jack. In the schematic diagram wise also you can trace. In an schematic diagram, one PD301. Here, see PD301. We zoom again so that we can trace out the schematic. This is your DC jack. Okay, that is DC in one voltage is there. And here is a PD301. And straight signal is gone with the help of one PQ301. See PQ301. We again see the board, IO board, where we will see you will see PU301 and PD301. See PD301, that is a diode, and one PQ301 is there. PQ3101, here see PQ301. 301. Then it will go to one MOSFETs. See, one signals goes to PU301, that is an 8-leg MOSFET. Here 3 leg are source and 1 leg is gate, and gate is also coming from DC in signal. So DC in enable with the help of when adapter is connected, DC in is generated, and from here only it has taken the gate, that is DC in. Here source to drain like that, and here it making plus DC in S5. You can see here is an source, 3 legs connected, 4 legs drain and 1 is gate. And again you can see here PU301, this is board diagram. And if you want to see the schematic also, you can see the schematic also. Here is an schematic diagram also. You can check the schematic like that. So this is the signals, how it's go. Here it make DC in S5, and this is your bypass capacitor. Ceramic capacitors will be there, too many, C304 and something. So we can check like this step by step. I only mention the big components. Small components I doesn't mention here, up to here. Here up to here, and then on another board it will go here. We have seen here. From here one more MOSFETs are there. This MOSFET is PU4502. Here also gate is connected. We can check on schematic diagram also. That is your PU450. We find here control F 4502. PU4502. We search like this. Then he will give see DC in S5, that is on drain. These are the 3 leg source, and gate are connected with the AC-OK signal. See, gate supply by this component PQ4501 with an enable signal of this. And this signal may be come from any ICs or somewhere else. That is depend from where these IC signals come. It may be come from here only. That is a charging IC. AC-OK signal. See, here is an BQ2460. These signals will come from here and it will connected here. Then this MOSFET will be getting a gate. Then when this supply come here, its signal's name is power SRC. We can trace the motherboard also step by step. Here up to here the power SRC is enabled. If power SRC not come, then we can have to check this MOSFET, PU4502 MOSFET, and one IO card MOSFETs. That 2 protection, bypass capacitor, the gate is coming or not. These components may be problem if power SRC main voltage is not come. So like that we have to check it. Okay, so this is your components. What we have to check the power SRC. Okay. Also, you can check the power on sequence given on the motherboard. First sequence is RTC VCC,